Last week, Marion Nestle, our friend in food politics, posted Mexico's terrific new guidelines, dietary guidelines. And I'm just going to read them through and talk a little bit about what she had to say. Number one, breastfeed babies for the first 6 months. Number two, eat more vegetables and fruits. Three, eat beans. Four, choose whole grains. Five, eat less beef and processed meats. Six, avoid ultra-processed foods. Seven, drink water. Eight, avoid alcohol. Nine, be physically active. And 10, enjoy meals with family and friends. Um, you know, 10 relatively simple things, but I think that what Mexico has done with these is really much smarter than as our guidelines. They come out every 5 years, just overcomplicate things. Marion also points out that if the Mexican population actually does follow these guidelines, she's highlighted 6 groups of people that are going to have problems: industries, infant formula, beef, processed meats, ultra-processed foods, sugar-sweetened beverages, and alcohol. And also there's 3 more industries are probably going to be in trouble: pharmaceutical drugs, private medicine, and insurance companies. And her last statement is she hopes the new U.S. dietary guidelines will find these inspiring. So it's a little twist of what we normally see. But again, let's not forget that Mexico, had this ban, not a ban, but, like a big black cross on high sugar foods that went out there. And it looks like, Mexico's being a lot smarter than we are.
Yes, 100% agreed, Phil. These are very, very modern approaches to our dietary guidelines. And I'm sure Marion Nestle is also celebrating the fact that there's been no interference by the food industry and brands that you have junk foods. They have not been a part of creating these dietary guidelines. And I know she's very big on that. But also, these are dietary guidelines that are pointing out specific problem areas that modern Mexicans and I believe Americans are facing. But also, it addresses eating better for our planet, and being more environmentally conscious in the way that we eat. Tackling the alcohol, Mexico has a heavy drinking population. 3 out of 10 report that they have heavy alcohol consumption.
Well,
So I really like the fact that they're being aggressive about it and saying, avoid alcohol. We want you to just completely avoid it. And there are some recommendations if you are not going to completely avoid it, on how to limit your intake. But it is very bold of them. And also with the breastfeeding, that is a wonderful way for children to start their life consuming naturally in that way. Not every woman can breastfeed, so formula is necessary in some cases. But in the cases of women that can, it's great for them to feel supported and encouraged and helped getting started that way.
Yep, I totally agree with you, with Marion, and I just hope that over here, we get smart and we look at how simple Mexico has addressed these problems, and we follow suit.